today na the 6th day of July 2023. And today, me, Tripoli, and the president of Sierra Leone, President Julius Maada Bio, we get bone for pick. Yes, you hear me right. I say, me and President Bio, we get bone for pick. How President Bio go fire Dr. Tambi without Lungi Bridge? Eh? How can Dr. Tambi in work na status where they in charge of infrastructure being terminated without Dr. Tambi not giving Lungi Bridge it? President Bio. I not agree, bra. This should they protest. Okay, not to we. Me now one man protest. Me I the protest. See, Dr. Tambi, not they go, he not they go without Lungi Bridge. Eh? Why see the paper for now? I believe I say, Dr. Tambi, no. And me the other one they mba. President, anything you do, but Dr. Tambi, he not they go. Me I the strike. Dr. Tambi, the why don't talk for this Lungi Bridge? I must tell another launch Lungi Bridge project. I must. How can Dr. Tambi be gone just like that, terminated? No, sir. I don't agree, sir. Not to fit you. Not to nati, sir. But me hopes them be there right up there. I don't know if you don't know, sir, but me and the self-proclaimed ambassador for that flight to today now they wait for. Eh? Then now, the Lungi Bridge. Dr. Tambi, he say, if he not talker, then if President Bio, non-talker, no not believe nobody. Who don't see, who side them print t-shirts? Yes, they make money off people them. That's in the. We don't see all that in there. But no, we not agree. Yes, other people are able to done the project, but no, sir. Dr. Tambi come. Dr. Tambi? Hello. I will right back say, Tribule, you protest and go for clearance. Now one man, now when they get a crowd, now they go for clearance. So you do and you want green. Then you go for clearance. Then make something today, you know. Yes, President Bio don't fire 9 people. Oh, Sabi force. I know only one the way they can replace there. But you get for come give small team first. Before I go tell you if you name the day. Yeah? Before I go tell you if you name the day, you get for a new list of Sabiam. Yes, I get the new list already. But then in exclusive. If you want to know if you name the day, can't find no. Yes, can't find. But me, I want to say what about Job? Job be backfired. Wait, they can't go through the names then just now. Fired, they're all fired. Boom, 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 boom. This is the firing president and council. This second term. But when you see the surrounding, imagine President Bio is surrounding. Now they lick so. Bye. Now they lick so. Four slap the surrounding. Right now they see the ministry there. Yeah. Man, they share picture when a campaign them be the campaign trade. Se me abi de o. Na wall be de go. Mafudia. Bien ya da. Me abi de o tsipa. Na wall go campaign. The chairman they share campaign picture right now. That's what they tell him. Say no, this is to campaign thing no. To campaign thing this. Therefore share campaign picture. He say no. Let man share. Let the panel say now what be they go campaign then thing in there. Now what be they go campaign? I don't know for now we give a chair to Dr. Tambi be there for the campaign. Oh, no be the same. But in infrastructure, you know sabi campaign. Free me make a laugh. Because some man they sabi twist face today. And they sabi twist face. They say, oh, it gets big plans. Bruh. I know the nice say big plans not do. But first them, yeah, where status they pull you on side, put you on side. It's easy. They just they pull a list of who that they occupy your own space. Then they pull list of who that they occupy your space. Now the tenor who they begin fen say, wait oh, who that be there safe? Now so, but this one will come out too. Then just say una line up possible. Amos, yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, okay, good. You are fired. Just like that. You are fired. No extensive. Yes, terminated. What's it terminated mean? Your service no longer needed. So Dr. Tambi, other people and they can't announce the name. But me na number 7. Player number 7. By the list. Now no angry for. I want to protest, make Dr. Tambi come back. In fact, to one, are they on the protest now? President Biusa. Dr. Tambi at the Lungi Bridge. Because you normally go to the Lungi Bridge file. I want to see Dr. Tambi handing over notes. Yes. He handing over notes. I want to see. How you receive them? How? How Dr. Tambi received this one? And as I hear Dr. Tambi na Lungi Bridge. Imagine status they say now all line up. Now line up. Bye. The fine president. Gone. Some man say, hey, but come out. Then the fence side puts them back. But again, Nasaful. All man taking bullet, Saful. Not to Payagbao. Nasaful one. All man collecting on. And they ask you, I want her. I want her. Now, so they be the key. I want her. Okay. President Bio today talk to entertainers them. Ude Kandi. But let's deal with this particular firing squad first. Yeah? And I go inside the archive. Now we hear one or two things. Abukot says so triple. Now all be take the bet for Lungi Bridge. May not be by the idea from day one. Alright. Saful one. Now so the Lungi Bridge get for come, but Dr. Tambi not for go. If they go, I want to see the handing over notes. For say the bridge business don't abandon. The $2 billion bridge don't abandon. No. Dr. Tambi we become for that airport. Now he explain say my mama, the topography na my mama not correct. Where the plane then be the candong, if the plane then they land na my mama, and the dew, the this, the that I make. But this Lungi bridge, me say Lungi bridge, triple blow. This Lungi airport, that the best location. Now I make we say no, we cancel the mama, we come back na Lungi. And you know say Lungi, the airports that one, but not to the airports no more. You can forget corridors where they come to waiting a new city na Lungi. So the airports done. There is even an approval right now for an expansion at the airport. And they tell now, say that 201, 202 terminal where they. Now make us still believe say 101 terminal get for the then get for build a new one. Now there is an expansion. They don't approve the loan for the expansion. So just the wait. I think it's 110 million. I don't know how much. I will check and back. No, I will check and back. I will give it before we done that for the expansion of the airport. We have still one believe say they get for build another terminal. Okay. Lord begin first. The reason we make I go dig deep. But Lord take care. Office of the President, State House. Wait. Dr. Tambi, only one day for so they fire soon as status then they. For so them they do this. Later. They begin for either. Or the rumor be don't begin past the status. Man, they be don't look at themselves no more, they don't believe. Now one of the two. But the end of the look at status, they know it's how they talk. And I can talk and say, would I go tell Tripoli? They say that so man they watch themselves. Say boy don't hear. And say list they come on. And say no, na the minister. And say not to minister. Minister, the person inside status first they begin. Inside status that they first they begin. How? Well, the accountant general, this letter now for you. You say also accountant general? Well, and the one at the Ministry of Finance. Yeah, the Ministry of Finance, not to, I say the one at George Street. Their accountant general. You know that they write so? Dr. Julius F. Sandy, the secretary to the president. He say, accountant general, I want to make you pay attention. Are the rights for inform you say, then people there, the name why they put by this letter, so the IPA don't terminate them. The IPA don't fire them. And now with immediate effect. But yeah, they name them. Where shall put them so? Updates the payroll here. We know they pay them again. If they interested, they need to go. Well, they go work for free. Sarful. Alright. You know that them? Number 1. Dr. Kona Cecilia Kuruma, special advisor to the president. Status. I just ask simple question. Let's see the one that can go do na Kona Lodge. What do you know this way again? When I go still use the lodge? At least now for still they patronize the business so. They can't be they do no more. When they say and say na Kona Lodge. There will not forget that side. I'm just saying. Number 2. Mr. Raymond de Souza George. In be senior presidential advisor and in be ambassador at large for heritage and culture. Una de advisor them. What's una be advice so? Yeah? Now advice una bingi. We no look correct. Eh? Or we need new advisors then. Because sometimes una advise te and una make the power work extra pan the campaign. It work extra. Now make we look about JB then just scan the job. Huh? That stuff. But how they go? Ambassador Dr. Umaru Bundu Wuri. Himself na be special advisor to the president. Wait so. Now na be they tell President Bela in the talk. Eh? Because now people then they ask, what's back? Who did they advise the president back? Eh? Who did they advise the president? That's some people they talk like that. So the public just they wait. He say now wait. Second lap. And they bats they all come out. There we go. Number 4. Ambassador Dr. Brahma Patrick Kapua, Presidential Advisor on Political Affairs. Boom. Gone. Well, if you know me, no say advisors and they for all entire. Today, you dey not. Dr. Patrick Mwana, Senior Presidential Advisor and Head of the Strategic Communication. The head and the strategist them gone. Okay. Mr. John Oponjo Benjamin, Senior Advisor to the President. How much Mountain gets this work for? Eh? How much Mountain Joby get this work for? Eh? Because somebody get Joby, they talk to me if I be no safe and no taker. This na fitay. Na fitay, this boy can fitay me. Yes? Get ya, il est talker. Eh? So waiting. Say na fitay the boy can fitay. I'm a small and give me the work for. Eh? So that be say na use no more than use me for the campaign. Now they use me. Eh? Well, Joby, just pretend like say you not been daddy. Just pretend like say you not be daddy, sir. There they go. Number 7, Dr. John E. Tambi, my favorite person. This are not the great. Eh? Dr. John E. Tambi, Chairman, Office of the Presidential Infrastructure Initiative. President Bill. Lungi Bridge. Na Dr. Tambi. Yes. Okay. Major General retired Mohammed M. Keita, Presidential Advisor on National on National Security. Gone. Number 9. Mr. Augustine Boss Fale, Presidential Advisor, fired. Now the 9 Agisu. We'll take a pause. Happy birthday to you, Mem Zobi Safa. Always the wish for yourself. At Tripulam, just like the name. Hope see you enjoy your day. We continue. So after I see this list, number 7 gets my attention. Locked. So I want to start Dr. Tambi. This na 2019. Yes, 2019. And Dr. Tambi. It be there 98.1. Me I know left and so. But now listen, Dr. Tambi, no, yeah?
Dr. Tambi, let we can now for like give you updates because I remember the last time we
na yen Kadija 98.1
we host you and at the time where you can talk about the launching of the Lungi Bridge project, and from that time day to now it don't take quite some time. We don't hear rumor of certain dates them where people be don't they say now the time where His Excellency they go launch the Lungi Bridge project. So don't even see I should be going on social media. I don't know how true is that. So waiting at the current update about the Lungi Bridge, when exactly this project will start.
Thank you. You know.
Yes, now the man dandy, the man himself, Dr. Tambi. They always see that the picture the Czech president being Anne. Now in the talk so, you know, yes sir.
Lungi Bridge, all man they talk about Lungi Bridge.
All man they talk about Lungi Bridge. Even Tripule, they talk about this bridge here.
We know see Wakaya, and I must bring that talk day.
Okay.
But make I tell you one thing.
Listen, no. Yeah.
By the grace of God.
By the grace of God. This was 2019. By the grace of God, yes, sir.
Before this year done.
But can somebody remind me who's Udepa now? Please, just remind me. Knock me. Before this year done. But I'll be 2019, it be the talk anyway.
We go launch the Lungi Bridge.
Bam. So why me for allow President be if I this man so no more? Oh wait so. Now this talk. Now make President be fire. Wait. Why are that part stay back? Why am back? Talk am back, ba?
But make I tell you one thing.
Yes, sir.
By the grace of God.
Okay.
Before this year done, we go launch the Lungi Bridge.
Okay. Well, this year. And then it'll be 2019. But the year done, the bridge. Continue, ba?
This is November.
Khadija say, wait. But this time November, you talk so. And at December, this time be 2019, oh.
Before this year done.
You put it back. Before this year done. But they will bring the man come back like I on the bridge there. Before this year,
The talk say before the year done, we go do the airport.
The talk say before the year done, they go do the airport now.
You do the airport tomorrow. So before this year done, we go do the Lungi Bridge.
You don't hear? The Lungi Bridge.
By the grace of God, I'm very confident.
Talking back, even though you put on low side, you are what?
By the grace of God, I'm very confident.
He say him be very confident that thing day. Person will be confident like that. Just like no, bro.
They were they go and talk boku boku.
Aha. Well, now when they go and talk boku boku.
They don't understand what they go on. But you don't go blame them because they want let this be.
Aye, I don't understand, but I listen.
You didn't tell this country not get anything, all can come around. This is the politics show. This is not for let this country go before. You see. It just based under President Malabio, it happened. So for anybody you talk about Lungi Bridge, we're not to the president or me.
Yeah. There pizza side the back, sir.
Anybody you talk about Lungi Bridge, we're not to the president or me. You'll not believe them.
Anybody will talk about Lungi Bridge, we not to Dr. Tambi and President Bill, he still will not believe them. But 2019, we believe you. 2023, you are fired. No, sir, come.
See, a president in project, I mean, they work for the president.
Now, president in project, the Lungi Bridge, in Dr. Tambi, they work for the president.
So, if the president not talk about Lungi Bridge, I not talk about Lungi Bridge, and I not believe them. But at the same time, I not blame them people them when they talk about them because they want to see this country change. They want to see the bridge take place. Yes, the Terra Bikaya and Yiteo launched the study, which is about almost 1 year now.
They tell they launched the study for the bridge.
Okay, that was June 2019.
There, June 2019. Eh?
Okay. Don't forget, say, get coronavirus, COVID will affect all men of the world. But even with that, we move forward. So, like I say, before this year done, we will launch the Lungi Bridge. Oh, launch and we'll not go look back. We'll continue for Bila. By God's power, within 4 to 5 years, we'll go down.
Right. Lungi Bridge, na happen. Dr. Tambi, you now go, you go so. Don't I say you are left with me? Eh? No. Okay.
You say before the year done, una go launch the Lungi Bridge and safe tomorrow una they launch the expansion of the Lungi International Airport. In all of this, somebody could wonder if all the agreements here wanna get to them different investors so don't go through Parliament as required by the 1991 Constitution.
Yes, first I correct this thing about expansion. We not expand the airport.
Yeah, you. Yeah. And I'm going to go to the airport today, but so you don't say una it. Listen, he say the airport to expansion. Yes, doctor.
We did build a new airport terminal. I will describe that later.
There, yeah.
But at the end of the day, you get a brand new airport in Lungi without moving. I will explain that. But now, before you go Parliament, if we don't do the agreement, you sign the agreement, then you can't go Parliament for ratification.
Before you go Parliament, you did do an agreement. You sign agreement. Then you can't go Parliament now for ratification. You don't think say something wrong with Constitution? Eh? You don't get agreement done. We go Parliament someone for go stamp them. Dr. Tambi they explain because we get Bokuten where this talk become, but continue. Even though this now old news now.
Okay, now the process that according to the Constitution.
Then if Parliament frown at them, we now already don't sign up.
We not the grab no more. We go sign without we not talk to Parliament informally.
Yeah, you know yeah. Like a symbol and I ask you wait. Well, this talk they talk about. We're not gonna Parliament not agree. Well, he say behind closed doors, they don't go talk to Parliament. You see how Kuku Jumuku they exist, not so. It's how the constitution make for let the parliament be that kind of parliament when they talk about trade. I turn. Alright.
They don't get the understanding of what we are doing.
The parliament they don't get to understand it first, even though they don't care and go na the well behind closed doors.
We know they work in a vacuum, you see.
So in all of this launching ceremony where una dey also una not go with the agreement in a parliament, considering the fact that parliament get different.
Okay, law left down. Law left. The airport don't fly this safe now. We come in at the bridge, maybe focus pa. Yeah? Now that part there be just one make you hear so that you way would they call say something need for be done. About the constitution, you go understand why. But for a month, Mohammed Kamarimba Mansari. I want to take note of this date. At the beginning, I can say quick. They can't talk about Lungi Bridge, but I want to take note of this date, yeah? Listen, Amba.
Fellow Sierra Leoneans, Mohammed Kamarimba Mansare, Monday, June the 24th, 2019.
Now, whose date standing? Even though now 2019. Any coincidence take place inside 2023? Well, here I'm back.
Monday, June the 24th, 2019.
What you get from her? You not get the date? If you not get a level. But at the time where Mohamed Kamarimba Mansari see, if President Bill build Lungi Bridge, he go vote for him. He go vote for him. Yeah. Alright. When I listen no more. Small.
Me fumble them at the contact about the proposed Lungi Bridge and we economy very quickly this morning. Me fumble the president and this government behold the ceremony last week said and get a proposal for can build the bridge to Lungi. In as much as we all want to see a bridge in a Lungi, but the president failed to realize, say you no go just play and promise when you're doing governance. You for deliver. I be don't tell people of this country. Politicians then get two things. When you're in opposition, you dey promise heaven to everybody. But when you're doing governance, you for deliver. When you fail for deliver, the people then for hold you accountable. Me fumble them. The president don't make it easy for we in 2023 when we go get we next election. He don't get a proposal way right there say in 2023 this bridge by 2023 this bridge go be completed. Me Mohammed Kamarimba Mansare go can make an open challenge to President Julius Maada Bio. If he construct this bridge, if President Julius Maada Bio and the government construct this bridge the day before election in 2023, me Kamarimba drive and pay toll or drive past that bridge, irrespective me be candidate for president of this country or not, me go vote for President Julius Maada Bio in 2023. I can repeat again. And I urge every Sierra Leonean for do that. But if President Julius Maada Bio not give you this bridge by 2023 before the day before the election, I urge back every Sierra Leonean for vote against in candidacy. It's about time we stop for make promises than just forget cheap political point. You know, when they talk about government, it's continuity. President B.O.B., one of the first African president, or West African president, we cancel a contract already signed by his predecessor. The former president been get an airport and contract being signed by international partners. And what you do, you cancel them. So believe in me, for let you get a sober-minded investors and for can invest and go always afraid. You don't set a bad precedent. I remember CNN in America cover that story. They say President Julius Maada Bio be the first president for cancel those kind of billions, over $300 million airport contract. Remember when I be see the news on CNN? It is send a bad signal. In as much, even some policies that we government they do now, if me Kamaremba be president in 2023, and now more with international partners, you know, you just come, you scrap them. You go for fair way, how you go do for even make them better, because you go send a bad message. President Julius Maada Bio, and in government, waiting back, I want to reflect to Sierra Leoneans them, the toll road. When the Chinese then come, then being come fry we with wheel oil, then construct the road about 10%, then put toll already for make we can begin pay. And we don't pay for how many years now? Over 2 or more years, we they pay. Plenty money would they pay. Now that money now they use for make the road. So they fry we with oil. But the bridge, they're not going to do it. You go for spend 100% for finish before you go do 10-20% of a bridge, you begin charge people and toll. So I don't know if this president, a government, they realize those things, because they want to use a way investors and come, then people and pay toll for the next 25 or more years for low pay for the bridge. Now we back get for pay for this bridge, but they not don't think about it. It's just same way we then just rush for gain political score, then talk about free and quality in education, which is not sustainable. We all know now. The economy, they're in a mess. If me fumble level now, just recall when just before the president announced about this bridge, we get stressed in the economy. We get a shock in the economy. $100 is 890,000 leons. Then, in few days today, this morning, Monday, when at June 24, the dollar is about 930,000 leons. It's sad, a time like this where people are not get food in their plate, they're able to feed them, picking them. People will not be need for beg, call people and go visit people and for beg them. Now that they go over, they go and beg for me and get things for eat. A time like this where the president and focus now for develop human capital, now for see how this rest and plazas, this bread and butter issue, for be in focal point, if for be in priorities. Yes, we all want to see bridges, we want to see vast infrastructural development, but you're not going to be able if you not develop human capital first. No nation, not the way don't spend billions and billions, 2 billion or more on a bridge, we not develop their own human capital first. Now check all the record at the wall. You know, go just jump and try for do things when the baby step things that we for do, you know able to do them. You know they work. We all in the president elect this thing Tolombo no de Sidoya angry Boku. I believe say by 2023, if you not change your policies them, if you not tackle the economy, the bread and butter issue, the rest and plazas, the remix could be now power panel de Sidoya angry the kill we. You know, it's about time we focus things that matter to the people. It no matter what thing you do, President Julius Maada Bio, at the end, people in the look about the economy. your current finance minister, now be the champion, the bread and butter issue, now the media all over the place. And indeed, I'll be happy when you make the finance minister for control this money. What you don't do with about 2 years ago now, so it's about 15 months. What you don't do now for tackle this economy. Zero for now. Things them we will be meet, where you be president, now everything don't go up. We'll not even get for sale maintain this price. Everything from we be president, when you talk about food item, when you talk about bread and butter issue, when you talk about rice and plazas, don't go up. I urge you, Mr. President, focus on the economy. Focus on the economy, the people in the struggle, the people in the suffer, the people in really need jobs, and jobs. They need business opportunity, business and they fall down, and things they're not going well. The economy, they're in ruins. You're not going to be able to fit the economy. You're not going to be able to manage the economy with propaganda, with lies. No government, no president not going to be able to do them. You're not going to be able, because at the end of the day, now there's somebody really don't have bed, we not get food for eating and it. Now you understand the pain we they get. The picking really don't, we're not able to feed in picking them in our house. Now that person they don't understand the pain. You not going to understand, we all not going to understand. Now it make you not able, no president, no government, you able to use propaganda and lie for manage economy. You go do other things for lie against propaganda, but when it comes to this belly, you're not going to able. So Mr. President, again, the bridge, you don't promise this, you're not in opposition, your governance and a policy statement by 2023 before the election, this bridge will be completed. And me go urge APC, SAPP, ADP, all PMDC, all political parties, now this come together. If you make this bridge, we go give you, by 2023, the day before the election, we go give you a second term. And mark my word, I will go openly and campaign again for that. But if you don't, we all go campaign against for make you be the OTP. Why we don't predict, say, if you not do well, you could be a one-term president of Sierra Leone. Enough is enough. We need for take Sierra Leone serious. We need for take the people in life in this country serious. Again, I'm Mohammed Kamaremba Mansare. May God bless you now all. May God continue for bless this will be loved Sierra Leone. Goodbye.
Yes, you know, Yogi. Now, so MKMC, I'll be 2019, the 24th day of June, 2020. 2019, you say I go 2023 Tripoli. But one player I'm on election there, I say no. But today, Dr. Tambi, where they don't fire, he don't give a reason for bringing Cameroon back inside. So you agree say Dr. Tambi for go? How Dr. Tambi go? Where be say Lungi Bridge na happen yet. MK maybe don't say if President Biobi La Bridge in the for campaign for her. Even though in prediction, well, a president being a president right now. So in OTP we say one time president, in prediction happen instead. Na ende bamba kayaka. But you know, say na be the talk say me I be just wish them get a phone. Make it just do one voice note. One before the election. Even right now, safe. If it possible no more, let them get one ten no more. Let we hear if we go sound the same. Moyo Musa, I the reach ya. Yeah? Alright. Well, today entertainers them been doing a status. You know, say right now, all man they go tell thank you to President Bill. And we go tell him well done for him winning. So the entertainers themselves go it today. And inside it, President Bill talk. Not all the talk will go play for you. Not to all. And today, we suicide the Chinese ambassador. Himself go na status. He say he go congratulate President Bill on behalf of the Chinese president, President Xi Jinping. Yes. But anyway, they make fun, they make joke. Then President Bill can now for can address like I they do all in this year. Well, it look like me una get for can get issue. Me the campaign for let Dr. Tambi no go. I see few people in the comments. Few people in the comments they say they glad you Dr. Tambi go. On a no the bridge. Gina Jama said they give phone. Na give phone bo. Let me make one voice notes no more. One know if they sound the same. One know if they sound the same. When all where they go say this fine, na keke why they make space for, na NGC, what they be don't arrange, or they watch you now. Me I get the list already. But it's a top secret. On they pull it. Alright. Fambulem. Log on a status. President Bill and then entertainer. This not all Tino. But you go catch something. But you how they play, yeah? When I wait, man. Somebody they find palava na ya. Now wait me small. Look like see. And they find no palava. What's in the gun na ya? Let's see back.
Without that sort of conversation, it could be extremely difficult. But today, we don't come for cancer. Thank you, one to ECSR for the peaceful way we didn't do the election, and to the security forces too, because the one that we don't observe elections around West Africa and other parts of Africa say this is not one of the most peaceful elections. Because I don't believe in chaos, I don't fight for peace in this country, that don't make us say this is not a suffer election. And I'm sorry for the VV. We all get where we belong. We come for politics. We don't need for knock any other person. Me, I'm not a chief vote. I dey beg for vote, I work for vote, I canvass for vote, I dey in the rain for vote. I not walk and sit down and say, oh, free education go bring vote for me, oh. Women empowerment go bring vote for me, oh. The bridge go, they don't get what is they bring, no. I go look for them, I go find them. I believe in hard work. So a lot of people just say, way you be president, you for Sudan. In fact, I find it more interesting where they go out and meet people in the young communities because I need to understand the challenges. And the only way you meet somebody who says Sudan, I didn't know in challenges. The other time, Jen took care of going to Krube. They don't go put one bridge where they link Kingdom and Krube. Without a small bridge. Without that bridge, a lot of people been drowned. Now, and one individual, na into the one day. But me not be ever understand. I don't go there before. So I want for Wona as influencers. Also, make we teach with people in this country. Make we vote for ourselves. Make we vote for programs and projects. Not for me face, not for me language, not for who I come out, but for what I able to do, what I stand for. And not all politicians they talk, they do more. All politicians are sweet talkers. Because now the only way that they will be able to get vote from them. But would I not do as them? Where you talk, you do them. You know plenty. Why me they talk and do them? Because me path to start up today, make a 7. A lot of people don't go understand. But we don't fight for this country. Now by luck at the before not today. Most of me company they not live for tell the story. Yes. So I don't put my life on the line for this nation before. I'm not just can't sit down now the fanfare. Some people they that table will be fed very high on that bed because they don't get mind go fight for their country. But when they say presidency, all man they come on, they say na me let me country pass any other person. You go show say you let your country with map before for fight for defense. We don't do that for this country. So for me, I don't lead this country. We may not be youth man. I was only in my 20s. And the decisions the way I take, let me could get peace today, let me could get democracy. Democracy don't be there. Democracy don't be there. You know, been there, fail 1996, now we team up Tranga one. They say, pauper, we go back to democracy. If they say for the second day, I say I go fend them. I go a brain come. That's how we begin the peace process. Me not done the peace process. I left because I be one keep me word. I talk say I go one day for 3 months. If not to be down there, let me for being sit down at the table and bring peace before they go. But I be say I go only there for 3 months. And exactly 3 months I left this country. So today, when I can say talk and do, not today when I don't see me. But I don't say that it's see. Now today we begin talk and do. Before some man born now, so. Yes. And they say this now for me to know how the people are leaders in future. Make una know how the people are leaders in future. No vote for color. No vote for language. Which language they talk. Luckily, we get musicians and they talk universal language, not so. Anything where they sing with the dance. You go sit with the man, they dance. Amika along in music, with the dance to Bubus, the song there. And plenty other things there. So we need to be smart as a society, as a country. They wonder when they do research, they say we are one of the cleverest people in Africa. Nasaloya. But that's not sure yet. Because we don't use them. You can be smart, but they make stupid decisions. And then are we? Yes. Wait time can Keystone. Peaceful people, we order now with the way to say so. Keystone, if they say when I go vote, inside this group, you have the feds. When see someone see red, he had the one. When see someone see green, he had the one. You know, for me so. If I vote for green, I forget reason why I vote for green. If I go vote for red, I forget reason why I vote for red. Now development, now for rights for everything. Because all these ones they ask for. Now develop, when I want to develop on myself. When I don't reach that side, we say when I need somebody where they just open the lane, when I can able to go get to 2 and 1. But you need Papa government for do that for you. And if you not get the right Papa government, you know they get some. We don't get bad name. They say we na country way corrupt. who say woman, the way they get belly, when they go born, then they die, you know, all them bad things there. I don't clean up most of the images that they are about we. But that make out of 192, 188 countries they vote for we. For God goes Sudan are the most powerful organ of the United Nations Security Council. And that make in 5 years we don't reduce maternal mortality by 60%. And that make we don't move life expectancy from 53 to 61 years. If we don't go so small, we still go begin live for 80 years. At least we don't begin command and emotional before they die. So before we prove their stuff, we don't begin dying in this country. So it take which we don't begin to so for may continue. We for build on this. That now everybody in duty now. Everybody in duty. I really want for big one. Who are the choose my leaders? I'm not going for dinner forever. Who are the choose the leaders then? We now watch. Not to the color, the clothes we they wear, but waiting they stand for, and waiting at the track record. You know, who talk about track record? It's difficult because some people don't get track record. Seriously. That's not true. You know, it just not like where you can go, they say if you don't get experience before, you forget some experience. Me, why me not a different leader now? Because at the age of 26, 27, I don't remember before this country. So if you want for track this man, you're able to track me and say this is not a reliable leader, this is not a reliable leader, this is not a layman, this is not a layman. Just go into the history and read where he said this he done over 20 years ago. When I be youth man, he make this sacrifice. Now that is not a track record. But some people not get that one day. So now difficult work for now for choose when I future leaders. In most cases, we need for do that one day. When we make the mistake, all the gains the world don't make, it'll go. It'll go very quickly. But today, this is not the most interesting congratulatory session we don't get. We don't get paramount chiefs then, you know, very important people, they don't count the imams there, everybody not going to book. And not even get the acapella 8. Acapella the 8, the Tinder suites already. I see the sweet way. When inside salon, where the sweet way for sweet that too.
I like that.
Win-win, you know so? Yes. So I'm glad for receiving her, but I definitely get to find a moment once you don't settle down for make we sit down and get serious discussion as to what we expect from we and how we will fail now one day and begin opening the lane for everybody to make us become the national. Most of them are national stars there already. From the few one day we become around me, you know, like I say. You make people that they miss the campaign. They say wish the campaign not be done. So, but we need for continue to do that. We forget different ways then for the entertain with people then. You know, of course there is money in it, but also for just bring joy and laughter to people that smile to them face, you know, let them face them. Because now that's what they for. And an important aspect of any society, a huge industry around the world. Yes. But because people will not take us seriously, people that the way they go to the normal, they listen to them comedian there. Obama there.
Easy pass and the wall. Hey, pass and yes.
I get some foolish comedian. Okay, so make a tap now. The most important thing is we need for talk, but I'm glad you will come today. And this is my second time, and this time round, when I get on the agenda already. We'll make sure say we go we discuss. Now we not know the problems, and now we not know how to articulate them. Then we go find way, any kind way, because now that na government your work, how you they help people them, not to individually for what is but when you provide an environment, most of they thrive, they succeed beyond what they expect, and that's you want to do for this industry. So I'm happy for the Utuna. I accept a congratulatory message, and I wish you well. And very soon we will meet to discuss the future of this sector and industry. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you. That's the President's bill to the entertainers then. Eh? President's bill? President's bill are used for throwaway jab. Yes. Even though, like say this one, they try for amend things. But still, the jab then they for them. Ebo, you sabi what they talk. But this one where President Bill can they repeat so over and over. Eh? Peace before election. Election before peace. Trade. Waiting na the NPRC the new slogan at that time. Now the peace before election. Or the people they say, no. Election before peace. Because that thing the people and the thing say, President, you know one go, you know hand over. Then they say, okay, well, if not done day, Lord go meet up na be too money. Lord go talk and day. Then go meet up na be too money. Still, election before peace. Nine win. You see, back then, na be genuine, being too many meet up. Because waiting the people and be want that thing, nine win. But this last been too many because of the chamot, the god, the fet, all waiting then come out today with. Who's one day way then do? Also, when they do for this last been too many. Because I see people that they say even this one now, oh, well, for unoni not been too many again. Because they be too many 3 this last one. I not see what you come audio. The APC boycott. Alpha Can bingo. Well, you know, signed in now. But the APC don't be grigo. But that one trade, that be genuine one. And who say that thing they will be get real civil society then. Real one and they will be getting intended. What students how they take, but no, the people then say election first before peace. But today says the president will say one day not put on top. But if they be left there for say peace before election, and that one day the president will talk so, he never be happy no. Yes, that's true. Say he hand over. Even at that, well, sometimes for before scene, we say, well, still by force. Sometimes for before scene, we that trendy. Still say, well, by force, we for make the peace force. So maybe you still give them the credit for that. But true, NBIC no be one go. They no be one go. With that peace before election before peace. By the end of the day, and the people them waiting they want, now it come to pass. And the election be happen after the election now, and the peace be happen na Lome with late President Kaba, and now the peace we don't enjoy so they like it today. So let all this peace here, no left and less cut and grown. Yes, Alpha, what you get for we, sir?
Yeah, thank you very much, Triple A, and big thanks to Mr. Usfren. For me, I will start this way. First of all, I'll be a little bit disappointed with the entertainment industry. I will give me reason why. And getting an opportunity for me to the number one gentleman at the country, and not you saying I just call the yesterday, so now I can't miss the president today. I think say then go don't give them notice, and before then they give them notice, or before they go don't get some time for get a meeting to themselves.
Okay, I want all you the Alpha. Exactly how you talk
Yes.
and so happy, sir.
So then just call the normal.
Yesterday.
Interesting. But in as much as that, then get the icon, the ambassador when they represent the entertainment. If he just call them or whatever, but this is a big opportunity meeting the first gentleman at the country. You see, be impressed with the western area, the chief them na the tribal heads them na western area. You see, so when they go to the president, they make a proposal and put them before the president. To the extent they tell the presidency they want get what they call Council of Tribal Heads, the one who gets office, a recognized one. You see how they're smart? But let's go back to the entertainment industry where I say, for me, a bit disappointed. Almost power entertainers then go able for up and put development and proposal before we president. AAA are they challenge anybody, compare with entertainment industry to that of Nigeria. Salon, we not even get standard stage. Look where you see Nigeria, look you see what thing that they do. You just said they gladdy. Most of we they subscribe to YouTube as the Nigeria YouTubers them because then get the facilities, the internet is there. Some of them see and how me feel say for me, as a development expert, I always tell anybody this one. You call me today, I go to nap before president today, I talk about development something. Because it's inside me. Una go talk, una put something before the president. Park, when we launch music or whatever, if we not go stadium, other side no day. We need at least a very big hall. We need, show something. Let the president say, the way they said, then they present something before. Even if now get they said. Somebody must have able for tinap, for talk something to the president way. Look, it will make sense now aid. Number two, what to make us say a bit disappointed. Whether they like it or not, then brother they not sell. Whether they like it or not, now somebody will not make name at the entertainment industry. Nobody able for later and complain there or that statement there before we president say, Paduya, this you don't call we online, but not a world there. We brother they not sell. Do you abuse your good officer? What they call? This is what they say love. But nothing like that they not do. Even if na get like na money said they'll call you say Kango. Because of the love we then get for the brother, they will must bring them up, say, Padia, we know so brother and so in whatever. Even if they're not, make them fine, let the president get something where they're able for like a, say, oh, them boy then get interest for them brother within a jail. No pull and commodity. But nothing like that. Nothing. Is that love? It's for me, I'm disappointed with the entire entertainment industry. Not so. Instead na beef in waiting then call for going myself. I want if in fact now paddy then and then they call themselves. It's not done. within a whole country by now. Eastern forget one standard hall where you go, the kind stage where you go there, the gladdy go Western area, then say then Lumbi, then sign and the kind hall where you go meet the not anything stadium. I make the stadium Bafrasu. Any kind thing where not gonna stadium. Look at Nigeria. You they really see the development. Una put something before the president way, even if they don't sleep, they get peace because the entertainers they're not happy. But Papa God, it they pain me. I'm not an entertainer, but it they pain me. Una brother then at jail, una no say, but however that case they me pass mate, but almost years, 11 years or 10 years imprisonment. Look at the disadvantage, una. Somebody go find the brother and sell the all and put the una no put them case here before the president. Even if you know they come up from una direct. Nothing like that was said. Like seriously, they una say una entertainers. It pain me something and they. It's too much, Salon. We don't move forward. By now, all them district and headquarter towns they forget standard hall. So when you go say you go na Kenema, so not to pass the field, not go na the hall, no, but what do they see? Now nothing will not they see power industry. Some people they almost get YouTube channel. Some people they almost will get her. They will say, this is the entertainer, there's Salon entertainers there. It's not done. We know they learn, we know they grow now with country. When I get opportunity for talk to president, if I talk done, then they beg me say, it's in Holland, he do so. But look at this. Oh my goodness. I go to the second point quick. Not all on the line. For me, when the type of people when they say president, be only for sack certain people, and because now they advise are wrongly. Yes, and that way they sack so, but could they wait for come out more? Let this part do something for the country. It's too much. Then if I get even like 5 years get late do something where at least people will say yes, this is why I don't left legacy. Now the third time this is they rule this country. If you not make any mark, it will be the saddest history. So you get opportunity 3 times for rule we country, you not make any difference. This last time we get so, it should make an opportunity, it should make a great mark in that nation day. Anybody when not say serious for Wokuta, let's sack him. Me, now that's me they talk to me. If they listen to me, they not begin anyone where they give position. If he reach 6 months and not produce any work proposal, let's sack him. That person they not come for do better in that country. They don't buy them too much. Now make way they so look at you. They see the president not happy safe. He not happy. When they talk, you they see and say president be way agile so. He's not happy man. This is not. But we make it put all the caucus round there. Nothing they do. Then just don't know for destroy the country. Look this way. Lord, I wish me if I may get opportunity. So man, I did sack the jail and back. It's too much. Then a one ministry for 5 good years. You cannot do one project. You say me a minister of this, me a advisor, me a this. Like seriously, anyone by the way asks, we don't do free quality education. What do you ministry they do for enhance the free quality education? Me honestly, if me get opportunity for talk to President Bio, so their minister they are somebody they didn't sell by now. They do nothing. Nothing they know they do in that country. They. Any ministry when all they work towards the president in dream or minister, no waste time with herself, full and commodity. But you see, don't mark it and go, now left there. This now we go, now with this. Now they all suffer for this party. Now they make with this so, would they pan suffer? And the last thing, of course, for me, the president may not underrate the international community, whether you like it or not. They are very, very much important, and they are part of development. We country will get the resources very, very small. We depend on international partners. So no matter what he needs them around us. We need them. No matter what you do, we can't go before as a nation without international partners. So it's either he listens to them or he decides for run a country without international development. And it's going to be a very, very difficult one. Whether we, I can say this, make I say whether I don't like this talk, whether we pray or not. You know why? Because Saloma, everything are God. When they do the wrong thing, so they blame God back. When they do the wrong thing with this, and God don't matter. This one, this the last 5 years, or waiting and call, even if we suffer, set now God don't matter. Not lie. Do the right thing, you they see. Even when they pray, if you not put that prayer there to action, now for that you they pray for. So he either go listen to what in international community they say, go back to the ECSL, let them do the right thing, let them provide all the RRF forms, then let them able for what's and call. It's easy. Me, I always they say this ECSL, that Mr. Kode guy, that guy, now they put Salon for this kind of pressure, not to any other person. Him back than the other one. Him back than the other one. But RRF from now all the stations there he did. Why you not go produce and let this case done? If you know say when this result what you read is genuine waiting and call. Pack up is easy. In fact, now you go call and say look at they make a spreadsheet from all station one to the last station on account look at. But then they cause them here. Honestly, the president is not glad you. All this what they do, way they talk so. The way you look at it, they really sense and say he is not happy. So for me, Mr. President, do make a legacy, left a mark. Now that country, they, not a negative mark or positive mark. Where even small people who born self, they will say, this spy don't do something. I think that time you don't take Tripoli.
Thank you very much, Alpha.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I want to say thanks to Alpha for your contribution today. Well, sometimes they remember how for talk, but the clap not be given chance. Parliament they sit down next week. APC say they no mix. Now watch we get. APC say they no mix. Well, Wednesday, they don't call first Wednesday. Say let man then go let them go understand how the game get for play. Because next Thursday, now in the 6th Parliament, they begin do their work. APC said in the boycott. The possible want make peace. They are trying now. They big. Yes, Suma, quick answer. What you get for you?
Yeah, quick one. Thank you very much. I want to thank the people before me. Let me start. I'll tell you, if it don't tell what drink, why they go buy champagne, why they go. Mr. Dembi, Dr. Dembi, Solomon Dembi, whatever we name be, Tambi, whatever. That guy didn't need for me. That guy, something not right with him. That guy, he know exactly what he need to go on. He come to them, the news, and he like the people. He look Sierra right in their eyes and lie, and continue for lie. He lie with impunity. He lie, oh my God. But until they don't move and go, line they go. You see, Alpha said something just now regarding waiting Madabio in boxing match in the pan with the Pumuiden. The problem is, if Madabio want, he go do like waiting Mogofili do. Me, I get the belief say, because Triple I go tell you say a handful, if not all, not to all, of them 9 people are waiting them fire so now dollar them they pay them. Then guy have been they taking serious money because that why not to play position. Then 9 then if you put the money together. Now see if matter, I don't know, maybe now the IMF, now the condition and then why maybe they don't talk to us and hey sir, you get very serious overhead. You office yourself. If you cut down yonder, you go save so side. Maybe I don't know. I'll just throw that out there. Maybe now they talk to us say because then 9 then they would all them position and they would get like Mr. Tambi. Then a dollar they will pay them. If not $2, equivalent to them $5,000 because rumor be they say people are doing they pay in dollars because then guy and dollars them they pay the all. Then guy all now oversee them. Some of them, they don't retire. Look at Delhi. A need for dinner convalescent home. What they can do again a salon? For can do waiting. What's help where they can help salon? Who's help where they can help salon? But then 9 years, if you look at it, they can't turn this place to retirement home. They turn salon to the social security. If they not be don't put enough cover, now the cover in America or wherever inside the minute, now them the profit. It better the number. Hopefully, Mr. President, not replace them 9 years again with another 9. How many advisors did you go get? You don't need 9 people and for tell you. You set up the talker. You say where you go around. This campaign teach you a lot. You go to villages them. Where you know if you say you go, you talk to people them, and you self the talk and say, now when you go to the people them, you feel them, you don't know what they need. Now you don't see. Some of them people here, you don't need them. You say if you don't believe, just create a WhatsApp group. Let it in your phone. You get WhatsApp people in that state house. Let them go to tell you what the people in the streets they go through. Maybe you're not going to pay all this boku money where the waste pandanga here. You know? And so you're not the president already. This is not going for point again. APC, when I forgot about this particular one. This one going for finish this 5 years. This is not done. It's not easy for let them go overturn this. It let it happen. No matter who that come, we serve as a nation, even though they can talk say, not bet the finger with the feed you, but Mr. President, they can bet. Maybe you know who himself believes, say, you know what? Enough is enough. Now some will feel the grapple. We see Donald Trump at one point banned Tanzania during the corona. Now some will feel it. What did it just tighten the belt? Tighten the belt. Then boku office, then boku hiring. If they able to tighten that, now in really zoom into just waiting the country they get on taxes and also the resources through we minerals them. We're not saying it could be 80 or 90%, but if we able to come up with 70% for finance we own business, I think we can able to move on than somebody they tell you every minute. Because if somebody they give you $1 million for a whole nation, somebody forgive you $1 million, forgive you $2 million, now I make all this with China. But if we will not be to take them 1 million, then 2 million, we will not need none of that. If we go take them, now then 100, 200 million. 200 million say, no, I can do with it. You don't see sometimes there was somebody that they trump and say, no. Because you know, say, no, I pass that. I pass 1 million. I can't afford 1 million. And in Kiebu afford them. Salon Kiebu afford them. Why would they take 1 million gift, 2 million gift a nation? Now I may call them rubbish here they go around Africa. We get for put the foot down, like go around the sea, the other one that they do. Let us say put them foot down, tight the belt, cut down pandemboku. I know say you want to hire most of them people here now they campaign for you, now relatives them, now people and where you know, tighten, create the enabling environment for investors. Why I mean investors, not to just the white people. America and that them good pan, small businesses, Sierra Leoneans. We want for can do business and where they do business, encourage them, give them tax breaks. And when you do that, then you self put your hand across, say, okay, I give tax break. If now wataki, cut down a little bit. Give them a tax break, it's okay. You are the tax break, you give back, you go for hire people then. Because when they hire more people then, they lift the burden of you. Hey, you can able to do that. And we can able to don't not beg 1 million again. Then to the musician them, the entertainers them, then guys they're all not joke. You see how they all they laugh? Not joke. Yesterday I've been to watch something I've come across na Facebook. Ghana don't reopen the Kwame Nkrumah Museum. Instead we don't dilapidated. They don't renew and make a nice triple if you see that museum there or that park there. That park. That day they bring tourist attraction. If you anyway the president they give statement, when they talk directly to the Minister of Tourism, how he want to make them attract, how he know say tourism, every country they try to get tourism in Canadian country. So they give them full warning. They talk about 5 or 6 other parks there, where either the renovation they on or then they on for fix them. how in fact they self get office of diaspora. Now in office, that the president in office. When the man they talk how they for encourage the diaspora, them, let them come, how they for encourage tourism. They don't want to see any complaint with tourism. They don't want to see any problem. Anything what they don't build, and for sustain them, if for they up to date, because they know what tourism can bring. Hey man, I don't know say Ghana they go, but Ghana they can go. And Ghana right now, they get wheels under their foot. Now speed then they go with. Waiting me yesterday at that park, nice park, Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park, very nice. And the way they send a message to the Minister of Tourism, how they need for encourage the diaspora, how they need for encourage tourism where they come, because competition there, and in aware of that. Now this then guy the Coty Alpha they say, let them build an auditorium, let them build a big place outside them. Look now 15 years old they enjoy from Nigeria, then community in the way they say they laugh. You know how which kind of money them they need to make? Because anything of them they know on social media where they open to what we enjoy, then comedy stuff, then they get money from that. And you always see them subscribe on the Facebook page. That's so they say they get money, just like I said they do so. That's so then they get money, but then get light. So try to bring light. You open auditorium, you open amphitheater, salon, like when you say no more. Sierra Leoneans are very smart people. And wake up and comedy, I can tell you places we funny past Nigerian. We comedian and funny past Nigerian. If they get the enabling environment and then get what they need. But that's a point I'm going to clap. No one going to now the clap. Then they will, in fact, even if they say that, don't go bill for them. Not God help you. But Mr. President, go no more like I go say, two, they be you. And you say they listen again to them, with them. May I support you, sir. Do the needful. Now we come up behind the Pumui. We bear with run out Pumui. Mind that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Umar. Tripoli left. Man. You know, we President Beauty the talk. President Beauty knows how we call Kube. You say Kube? President Beauty. Not a Kube, na Kube. You say na gentle be and go there. Kube. A Kube na so dem call her. And we call am Kube so I know they understand. Yes, Ezekiel, quick answer, what you get for we?
Thank you so much, Triple A, and all the panelists and to all the listeners. We are listening to you about the Lungi Bridge. I still they reflect you be really a day in favor and hopeful that something will happen. But I've been talking way back. I say I'm not a try for really feel like say we're not able to do them, but comparing the cost, the one way I don't see where one of the family member back in San Francisco, we in a Wukre, forget a bridge now for water, it's very expensive. And looking at how we did in terms of repairing, I talk to I say it not go happen because the repairing of that bridge, it could be very expensive. And if them put store boots on them, I don't know how many people can go able to afford them. And so I talk and say it not go happen because if they, I don't know who side for put them, but you are looking at in the tune of probably $5 billion. Then they don't do a lot for even if you want to do 5 airports in Sierra Leone, you go do them. And that not just for Bilam. Then they go give you all kind of estimate until they begin for do them. All of a sudden you begin to find out how deep that water they and how much current they come and how you go fortify and for let something not happen. Would that go there inside and that for the make sure say corrosive for removal for painter because that's the one way me from in the work na San Francisco na so it happen. Then they clean almost on a weekly basis for let corrosive because it will cause a huge damage. We say we get that money for do repair. We country not to get much legacy about repairing or renovation. So we don't see the stadium, how many years it don't they take about renovation. So that's what I talk about. Oh boy, the kind barrage of course what I get. And which one they want to no one see salon better. I'm like, my dear, this idea to Jan Kababi talk what in a village come meet what all the dance, even though that annoyed is having free lungi. But it was just a good idea, you know, and it was just a gimmick. So a very expensive. I mean, President Biusef go wait and go tell on the price, he will probably say, how about we do this much? It will change a lot of things upland instead of just one bridge. It's nice if we able to afford them, but it's very expensive. So Namiyon part that day about that bridge day and still hold on to that idea, say it's very expensive. If we did dance for 24 million and how much more? 2-3 billion for make a bridge across Lungi. So anyway, Namiyon part that day when it comes to that bridge, it not gonna happen. So Lord focus on something else. So to the entertainers, definitely we you did in front of the president, especially at this particular time. Obviously, I'm not say, you know, when I go for congratulate time. So nothing, not that much way they go engage in. In the first place, not to you send request say you want to see the president for put a case across. Now he invite you. So when you they go there, obviously you they go on your own strict plan why he invite you. So as a result, you for just go do what they invite you for. But at this time, una need for put a structure together when you they try for do development on your side of entertainment. If you not take a little bit of too much politics out of it, it will be very difficult because you don't see on the landscape that if you want just stand on the other side of politics, see the difficulty that they face for even make a big concert in Africa. Because now a political space where everybody they support specific political party and they entertain if you just want to take specific party and support, that's all. It will be very difficult, you know, except you turn a bow as the entertainment center. No, that's the reality. No need for, you know, corner. Because, you know, if you just say, you not go look out on waiting they happen. Because even the comedians, when President Bio, they tell them for, now then they make people laugh. You know, what's in the sources of comedians? Now, government. You know how much times then they provoke Buhari? You know how many times then they laugh at? And we, small song against the government. That musician, they fire the Vienna for find way how for lock them up. No, man, open this space. If you want people to live a lively, you forget a little bit of way where you for allow for let them laugh you, provoke you on some development where it not happen, some promises where you broke, you for allow people for vent a little bit. If you not allow that, sir, all these gather. Now the one that no more way, then go still continue for get paid under you. Now then go continue for seeing some things that way they favor you. But slow, open the space. If you know, if the thing are true, people and they suffer some area. If they want for make fun of them, fun of you on that. Now part of the contribution in terms of giving you for letting give you understanding of certain areas. Because if the advisors who would they expect for letting give you salient information about how things they happen now the ground, then no they do them. The entertainment people are waiting day now the ground. Then if they singer or they make jokes about them, not to time for find way how for shut up them and for find way how for understand. This the way that they talk about, you know, we need for do something about. You know? So let's say comedian they make just fun about, hey, the young people they've been the crave for vote for you for let them get job. Right now they get a good one where then they team up then they sleep by themselves. If they expose that message to drugs and waiting you go do for stopper, you know, but the moment you hear somebody they say that they target the panel. So entertainers, una for look into that and something that they una for they put to cardinal where they represent una. If now they continue for represent una, let they come up with that thing. They let know they come promote entertainment ideas, and then it out with politics day. You know, the time for politics now. When in the campaign, if you want campaign for they go campaign. But when you want for talk about entertainment, we go help the young people away then they at the industry now, not to for only cater to them now, for find we have to protect them. You know, protect them. If you get set for get meeting, you get for tell and say, hey, there are certain bridge where you want for take your time, not cross them. Like look like say now yourself, you na opposition, you know, but throw light, and when you throw that light, connect them to, you know, this person waiting themselves don't do for let this year happen. If you get that meeting there with open minds, okay. But all the time, you know, talk and do and you know, good and my friend, people and then at the street where then they feel the pain, you know, so people way the one for contributing at the entertainment industry, you get for open up the space so that they all go contribute with peace of mind, with freedom as democracy for be. Thank you so much, Triple A. God bless we all.
Thank you very much, Ezekiel.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yes, friend. What you get for us a quick one?
Yeah, thank you so much, Triple A, for help we talk through this post-election time. We don't pass through the thing that we they go on, and thanks for talk with through the president and talk one with some of the people we invite for talk to na the parliament because or state house wherever you don't meet them, but we not say na the government building a state house. But anybody we go there and invite them get for invite or process for like go there. So they don't go there now. Some of them they give them different messages. But first, before me go further for that side of the Boku one that we don't meet, I only hope say some of them then go match with the manifesto and then go able for remember and look into what them first talk, compare and how things they go. Because as I always say, towards the end of the 5 years, now it can begin to bring tension. They bring a room for let the opposition begin to get that sector, the people that will get their own belief and their own fact to them get. But now, if you give them the real facts, in a more of development, or before don't be general and identify areas them where you go deep. But now, different groups, the farmers and they come, and they give them their hopes, which is good because they want to know in the manifesto, the Okada then they come, the one that one of the entertainment, one of the main sign now today, we now the social aspect we see. But again, if we go back for the same on the promise, we know what's in the first lady. I can remember you will learn a lot of session, especially with the entertainment sector, and we see he been do a lot. We been promised. Well, not to do it. He promised for do a lot, but waiting we see more. Waiting kind inside now. Now like they make a kind of not to office one a desk like wouldn't be ambulance serious today for somebody we now one of the famous artists who we see, but we see how that one day end bad, but we see more of a division except towards the end of the era we will see they're able for fast track and drag people inside like the campaign side. We will not be seen unified. See, they encourage this, all man talk, but it was towards the last point we see them come. So, but what you mean that was see, I not really get too much idea about that side there, but based on what you see, you will able to tell say not to waiting them promise actually become up. We see actually the first people and back taking and go Qatar. But now the industry itself, how much they don't do the way go able for stand now, like now then go just add building blocks and go further. So I don't know much about it, but I feel some from waiting me to see, I don't see much of them. So that area of promise, we don't know who that get for actually deliver the promise, we go affect nationwide and know everything we concern about entertainment. But you they see again during this speech again now of his speech side again where he try to talk about entertainment. he begin to try for describe who that like entertainment. But at some point where I get for become a bit doubtful, he still they repeat the same thing then because that's what everybody say we're not talking about how they sing no more, we know how they dance, we know how they do this. But if he still they get a problem, for sure the others like for sure a variety of what he make up. So I'm not say he don't know about entertainment, but I'm not saying he try for understand. But again, those are the areas so because of that, what you for don't they just they do, you dey try for a look or before even you run for call all them people there for come up, you for look for from those big five what you say you get, how them will reflect. But when you look inside one, there are more of agriculture force and push up the jobs and other things. But if you look again, that might be a source for open jobs, we will see. But how? We no go know. But it is that they engage them, but you have to engage many of these groups and different ideas. See? So, but first hand, we don't see that they happen. But it all comes down to how you go keep records. How would I go there next to the press secretary, who go there near the president, together with those who the advisor, how then we able to match up, then plan the way get with the manifesto, and based on what's in the country, and what's in the important thing, first of all, go try inject, let the economy go before, how you go able get them things there for come. But it's more of trying to get people involved into the area then. You see, but how they will contribute? How they will contribute? Well, we see how they will only contribute when the economy in a flow in a point wherein you go see say the basic need and how you don't balance money you finance when they come, how you go able to reflect on your own life where they live inside the country. Those are the important things where I can see say some of the leaders, especially like him now, within in second term, this how some of them things that we don't see, then go able to come to learn life. Because the foundation, like I tell you, like the education, we will say there was a foundation, but it depends on how the foundation and the one that would the administration and understand what in then go try deliver. Those are the things we ask in terms of the speech area. But when you come out to areas where you talk of that civic and that political life, because you dey get the life when a civic life, when a the civilian way they live, then when you self believe, but you self can live them. But the difference now, you they live more of a political life as the head. So that political life, then na him you they should say, now him me they live for let I go work pa. You know what? I they work the job what they ask me for do. But the political life, if you there on speeches and promises and shifting blames or shifting ideas, and then bringing in new ideas, and sometimes they not can match for let development go to the people expectation. Now they always towards the end they bring the situation where we just dip and so where they go get people that work out idea like we will try win, then we'll bring methods that we will say we'll change this system of voting or we'll change this system of counting or we'll change this method on ID method registration towards how you go able to get you right for put say me go put me me vote or me count, then I go able for sure and say yes I want this a change or I don't want this for let it change. If I don't want let it change, so I dey vote for what I want let it not change. Like left side did it. If I want let it come out there, put back the other side I know say this now will make that one come here. So these are the things when I civic life and the political life. Now in right now they be a problem within every one day because within the political defense now, then they try now hard for let them win your mind because within what they see will bring this now because of all the division with the and the acceptance of the results. And when they see the opposition, they try for boycott. We not they say directly the reason that, but that's with the scene where they see that in they happen. So when you rush in this because of something on force, you not to force as a force, but if something don't prompt you, say, Mr. Flafen, me on civil. Where I go get that political life. The civil people there, then go can show say the political life where they live, then tick correct, now find one. So there we go. So once the people there, then say this, well, everybody therefore accept because that's not a civil right. So because the people and the voice are out practically. But you they see say not to the out of 8 million, and of that 8 million we get about let's say the one day where the active youths there, they will work. So but when they talk of numbers and the one day where they camp and everything how they go, we see the press, you they see this, even one thing the way you cover all the one and the what the driver can bring. Now still the tactics say let the people and show say, then let we. So that I wonder now if one go court or one go this, so the outside will go know say, oh, but this is civil. It's going on. Now the people in right, then they show so. But the political life, now in the people on the other hand, they question. So the political life, now in the external people who are neutral, then they question, or would I get small, rob business pande. But now what you would they see back? Would they see, then they try to push them out. For being, would I get right, or would I be registered, or whose NGO this? But you see one question today where you cover one program where somebody may try for ask. It was rather than they try for ask. Then bring the question first about Carl and Bon putting them in a court and the interference. But before you say that, if you listen, I don't know if now more because I try for loud the thing, but for some reason I'm able to get the side where and begin. If now somebody more at the crowd say this man when the Professor Adams or so, Professor Adams when they bring from the University of Maryland. He said this man is happy about everything, but the point is that for say, as somebody, I'm not even a person he talk say now, not a mercenary, because the man are part of the country. So that bit go. But go on again at the conversation, in the man said, then get for ask them towards the end, the same question. See, when you the council as now independent, they do or now hire them hire you, or they do this because you keep talking, say that Kenema and Bona. But the point here is, say, you see how now everybody trying to influence the favor. But you see back again say, then, well, if the mandate on neon, why you not go just can find the right platform, other than they lean on one side, so that they work out for cheat. But it all comes down to, I'm not going to put that point of that what he covered today because it might work the other content of it in another day of submission. But the point here is how then the politician, they do that political life for them to go convince the civil life for support them so that they go able to gain recognition. The point of them doing it, not to aim wrong, but the event and the time. So that one day would they say, enough for influence you now as a leader, let you go talk. You go, I'm not going to say the common old word where they say you over talk or over rap or anything, but the point is that promise where you go over promise based on all them group player where you don't plan, say they come. Now we see even the VP, instead what he do, these 2 term here, when he come, he talk about the paramount chief and how he go construct, do this, he go do this. But waiting I pick up again when he introduce like the VP in your side. What he introduced about still this electricity, about the cost. When they talk here, say then cases within a parliament, then they argue, say the thing is there, but now so it costs the machine they want to bring back for the agriculture, now so and so. The challenge is then they take them go to the data, how they transfer money. These are the last thing issues that want some of the very parliamentarians they bring in a parliament, but they may just go not under the carpet, but then just leave there silent and they move. But here it comments that now the thing wouldn't then get a problem with in terms of the tariff or the payment or the money wouldn't they pay, people wouldn't they pay for them go use them thing they are. Because the one they wouldn't give them here for bring them go, not to the light for day, not to the solar, not to just for other things, but the cost behind it, how they go afford that, for let it go reflect by what una want for let una go develop. So these are the things where I hope say as the time they go, so all they see the scene of the politics where they go on now, but one I hope say because we can't tell whose side will they go. We can't tell what's in next day for happen. But now uncertainty, we not see now something we not certain it. And as something the development, the way we been hope say, if anything good come, it go. So that now and then they see that, then they try now all this time for tackle in this way where the favor of the civilians, one of the civic life, and then they try to introduce in their own campaign. But it comes down to how the civic life go understand, like how they tell you say, now yes, we don't bring light, we don't boast for, we don't get this, but yes, still it costs there. That's the fact they during the delivery. But we not deny him bringing them up, but we only advise how the delivery they go and let go affect for anything tomorrow. It's quite a lot to it, but I hope say everything will work out the way we expect the ending get for me. Thank you very much. Let's go help the nation and help those who did before and find the right way for bring peace and development in our country. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much. Who's friend?
You're welcome. Yes, I am.
All right. We want to say thanks to who's friend for your contribution. We want to tell thank you to all the panelists them, whose friend Alpha, Omar, Ezekiel for their contribution. You say for the Kaya, I hope say we dey learn something. Eh? If I know they come with an open mind. Fine, who they come with an open mind. Because we get people who they follow we religiously. And they follow the comments. Eh? Okay. Let's see again. Then we know with salon entertainers then. He quote Nigerian song. Yeah. You know, as it is sweet, it dey pain them. I say, but enough for pain them, eh? I tell you, President Bill, use the shade. There is some. But there, Dr. Tambi, enough for go. Within the country where I see a lot of people they talk about water, light. My dear, in Sierra Leone, you get to provide them for yourself. You get to provide them for yourself. And for the APC, on the way it's slow see. If true, they mean them. True. Because right now, Alfredo. Don't keep up for Saturday, Triple A. Fine, keep up for Saturday. Because Alfredo, he just the cut yonka. Like say, Naina other rights are awesome. Oh. I've heard who know the pan campaign. We if forget say right now the PI system a political party now they vote for. Not for individual. No left hand. Saturday. Because tomorrow we get to our own time of our life now. Also, but it's good that we able to come and talk. Today will not get. It look like say we all fall in place. So that is good though. I'll go there back to my